This is She Feels Like Home, Book 3 in the Billionaire Breakfast Club series, written by Lisa Hughey, narrated by Maxine Mitchell and Kurt Kanazawa. Chapter 1. What the actual fuck was she doing here? Brittanica Jones hovered in an alcove of San Francisco City Hall, the site of her senior ball. The last time she'd been in the same place as most of these people. She'd wanted to keep in touch with only one friend, and he'd dropped her flat their freshman year of college. It still hurt, even if she didn't have time to dwell on it. She'd hated high school. Hated it. The only bright spot in her life then had been her friend Peter. He'd been her sounding board and her confidant. He'd never criticized a thing she'd done, until she'd chosen Caltech over Harvard. Even that had only been because he wanted company at the Ivy League school. But, like everything in her life, her friendship with him had come to an end. An ugly end. She texted him and called him, and he hadn't answered. Probably out meeting old money friends and making his first $1 million. His defection had hurt badly, wounded her in an elemental way that she still wasn't over. But when the reunion committee had announced that Peter was coming, she was curious. So, here she was, at the site of their senior dance. She'd gone with Peter, as friends, because they'd both broken up with their significant others at the time. Tonight's venue had been chosen by the reunion committee, made up of former popular kids who probably were married to each other, living in their McMansions, vacationing in Cabo or Hawaii, wearing their non-conflict diamonds and raising their $5,000 purebred dogs. Even if they were miserable as hell, they'd be happy to tell you how awesome their life was over a $20 glass of Chardonnay before going home and downing an entire bottle of $2 Chuck. So fake. Britt had pulled out her interview outfit. Black tight skirt and black cardigan twin set. Kill her now. From her closet, left her Chucks at home, worn her patent leather docks, and actually applied makeup. But now, she couldn't make herself take those final steps toward the room where all the classmates she'd been happy to leave behind were congregated. If the idea of being scared, of leaving without going inside, hadn't been as bad as her mother's agoraphobia, she might just turn around and head home. But she didn't want.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?